Let's look into the crystal ball. What do we have in store for us today? Is it a toot or a boot, crystal ball? Tell us the truth.
Better walk that dog.
Oh! Hi everyone, it's Raja.
And Raven.
And you're watching this week's episode of RuPaul's Drag Race Fashion Photo Review.
We did not toot or boot the looks from last week because it was the lip sync Lollapalooza. We just didn't feel like it. Oh my gosh, bitch, the 200th episode of RuPaul's Drag Race. Can you believe it? A way to celebrate season 15 for the 200th episode is the Crystal Ball. Watch episode 201 Friday on MTV.
And if you live outside of the US, Canada, or Australia, you can watch on WOW Presents Plus.
Crystal is the gift to give on the 15th anniversary, 15th birthday. They had to do 3 looks. The first look is Start Your Engines, which was inspired by Ru's pink racer look. Second look was my favorite ball. So they got to choose a ball that was in the RuPaul's Drag Race history, and they got to recreate a look from that. And the third look is Crystalized Eleganza. So they had to create something from scratch, and they had to use sparkly things. They get 1 day to create this look. And in working with crystals, it's very hard. So you have to be very smart. You have to work very, very quickly, and you have to find things that give high impact. And that's what we're gonna be tooting and booting today, is just their third
Sparkles,
look.
okay.
Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle.
Category is Crystalized Eleganza.
First, we bring to the stage Salina EsTitties. Yeah, it's cute.
It's safe, just enough sparkle. Like there could be more.
That's kind of what I want. I want more. Give me more. Give me more.
Okay, Britney Spears.
I want it to cut glass. I want it to be incrustation.
The design isn't that bad. It does look like it could use a little tailoring. Looks a little like it's buckling in some places.
To place appliques on fabric like that, you really have to plan that placement out a little bit, and it's not really planned onto her figure as I think she imagined it to be. I feel like all those spaces in between where the lines are not need rhinestones. That whole pink thing needs one curtain of it, and then you place those little bands on top of it.
Yeah.
It doesn't take me to crystals.
But it doesn't also take me to like the dark crystal. The length is one of those things where it could be a little bit longer because we don't want to see that your shoe is too big for you. She could have more jewelry on the ears, more jewelry around the neck. Is this dripping in crystals?
No.
No. I want it dripping, bitch. I want it sopping wet.
I think what she was really trying was way more ambitious than she was able to handle. I think this is it's a decent look.
It's a 2.
I'm gonna give it a 2. Next we bring to the stage Malaysia Babydoll Foxx. She made it, and it's dripping.
The figure is always right. She knows how to dress her body. I love the hair, I love the makeup, that's always gonna be great. It is dripping, but it doesn't look that great either. It looks like it's not finished. The stones look like they're so heavy that it's actually drooping. The actual garment itself, it's like everything's kind of right here and then it stops. There's nothing more down here. I want there to be more, even if it's just around the bottom. The belt, you can see where it's not matching up. It's literally 2 pieces of fabric that she cut in the same pattern, threw a belt on it, draped in the front. It's messy. It's crystal messy.
Crystal mess. See what you did there. I'm not that angry at this, it's fine. It's a 2.
I give it a boot.
Next we bring to the stage Luxx Noir London. She's a snowflake, she is like winter. She is giving us like some sculpture moments.
It's very inventive what she did. She created all of these different things, which I love. I don't like that I can see the top of her tights. I wish that her garment was covering that.
I think I know what she did, that's hot glue.
Wow.
I would have done something a little bit different with the sculpture element of this. I think it's inventive, I think it's sculptural, I think it's interesting. It's like no one else is up there right now so far. I give it a 2.
Toot.
Next we bring to the stage Sasha Colby.
I really like the top of it. I like what she did with the appliques that she cut and put together, or maybe they're big earrings that she put together and made this huge thing. I think the skirt looks great. I love those shoes.
She looks stunning, per usual. It's amazing. Those little sprigs on the shoulders are kind of unnecessary. Like, she looks beautiful without it. I would have done something different in the placement of that, but I think she does look beautiful.
I don't like these sparkly things that are
unnecessary.
It's one of those things where, oh, there's sparkles. We need to do sparkles. Let's grab sparkles. And then what's left? Okay, this is let me throw these on because they sparkle.
Those could have easily gone in her hair or something, or as a structure that could be on her head.
You know what it reminds me of? A shirt front for a tuxedo.
It's a bib.
Where it's like, I'm just gonna wear this. A little underwhelming, like just a little bit. Like,
but I mean, we're comparing this to everybody else, not to Sasha Colby.
It sparkles, it's pretty, but the bottom part does look a little unfinished. It's a toot.
It's a toot. Next we bring to the stage, Marcia, Marcia, Marcia. The panties fit great. She's got a sock on, the clear shoe over it.
Just a couple of crystal beads around the neck coming down like this, and then a bedazzled Kotex, and then the tiny little, 3 little tiers of tulle on the back.
No.
It's like, girl, where is the rest?
And I know for a fact that there were provisions made and whatever needed for you to create a look, and this is deficient. I'm not excited, I'm not challenged.
To just do a cluster on the coochie that sprays up, you said the word, deficient.
It's missing dripping, it's missing crystals, it's missing
Eleganza. It's the bare minimum. Here's what she needed to do with this. The hint of tulle on the back should have been
bigger.
And if it's gonna be that short, why not make it stick out? This little tiny like belt around the front, why not make it bigger and cover it in crystals?
Yes.
Lose the crotch thing, lose the earrings on the toes, and all of this around the neck
draping
should
a
be
singular strand of pearl over the insides of your elbows does not mean eleganza. It's where's the ganza? It's just ganza. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a boot.
Boot.
Next we bring to the stage, Spice.
This disco ball bralette looks great, but look at the side of the skirt. It's laced up again.
Some queens have a go-to and it's repetitive. It's redundant.
Look where the skirt hits. It's like ankle, and here's my pump. But we've seen her do this thing before. Just taking 2 pieces of fabric, cutting them down the side, punching a bunch of holes in it, and lacing it up. It shouldn't continue to keep you in a competition.
And you came out with some sequins, a few pieces of mirror, and zip ties. Like, wait, where did the concept go? Like, the concept is gone. Putting a bunch of mirrors on your tits doesn't say crystallization specialty eleganza. I don't know, I don't get this.
Well, depends on who you talk to.
You know what I would have done with this outfit? I think she put everything that had sparkle and a reflective surface all on her titties, and all of that could have been dispersed through the whole costume. So that when she walked on the runway, it would have added sparkle as she moved her legs and as she moved her body. It wouldn't have been this mound of disco ball on her chest, which she thought was gonna be high impact. But instead, it just kind of makes the whole outfit look like, where's the rest? You know how we always say, paint for the back of the room? Well, dress for the back of the room as well.
That's a boot.
This is a boot for me. Next, we bring to the stage Mistress Isabelle Brooks. Her and her sister were sitting right next to each other. They must have had the same work table or within eye view of each other.
Oh, Malaysia Babydoll Foxx.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the same drips on the shoulders. It's the same silhouette.
Okay, but looking at this dress actually looks finished. I would have liked if these crystals that are right here went all the way up to right where those straps come.
The length is perfect.
The fit is great. Like the way it's put together with that hair, it's a proper dress.
I like the shoulder thingies, like it drapes off of her shoulders and kind of,
the straps and then the straps and then the beads and
then it goes,
Yeah. Could use a little more crystals.
The whole thing needs crystals. It needs like at least a week's worth of just sitting there, but they don't have that time.
But the way she placed everything, it's done classy, tastefully, and nicely. It's a toot.
I give this look a toot as well. Next to the stage, we have Loosey LaDuca. You know what I like about it is it tells a story. She's definitely not just like, look at me, I'm a fashion hooker, and I appreciate that. Is it fierce and dripping in crystals? Absolutely not. It's good enough.
These are the same ingredients that EsTitties have. Pink fabric, the strips of rhinestones. I like that her flowers are wrapped in this like sparkly paper. Do you think that the bottom of the skirt looks a little haphazard? I wish there were more tulle in there that kind of made it jut out, but more.
It fits her beautifully. I always say this about her, but she really knows her figure. Her figure is her signature. She probably sews too, so she went to the thing that she knows best and then added the embellishments where she found time to do it. And look, it has your name on it. Is this a Raven cosplay?
Yeah,
I think it's a Raven cosplay.
It's a toot.
It's a toot. Next we bring to the stage Anetra. Yes, gorgeous. The dress fits her beautifully. The hem is beyond, so we know it's scooting on the stage. It's giving you what? Drag.
It's dripping.
Runway. It's dripping.
I love the
It gives you flesh.
crystals.
It gives you shimmer. Yeah, the sleeve crystals.
I would have moved the applique either up a little or down
On her
a
chest? Is that a tattoo on her chest?
Little. Yeah.
I would have crystallized the tattoo on my chest. I would have put a whole bunch of it would have taken her a few seconds to go pop, 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 and then have it spread out into her neckline. You know, just add that. But yes, I see what you mean. I probably would have put that medallion right in the center.
It's either slid halfway down or it's slid halfway up.
It's sexy.
And the hair.
Yeah, I love the hair too. I don't need it to be like hair. It just looks sleek. She looks sexy.
The color of it looks great with the dress.
The whole dress fits her so beautifully. And I love a train or a hemline that pulls around your ankles. I love the idea of lifting your skirt slightly to walk and then standing in place or sitting in place and letting it pull and then lifting it to walk. There's something very feminine and there's a ritual to it. So I like a dress that feels a little bit too long.
And you want to say Eleganza? That's Eleganza.
I give her an absolute toot.
It's a toot.
Trend alert!
Pink.
Pink.
Pink?
One in the pink, one in the stink.
Just put all in the pink.
Oh yeah, put it up on my pinky ring.
Pink eye. Pink.
Our top two of the week is Anetra! Yes,
darling.
queen. Giving us excellence, eleganza, giving us
Oh, giving it all to us. Y'all. Bye.
Bye.